ossiġnu.
And I got up to preach.
U jien bdejt nippriedka.
But I didn't preach on healing.
Imma ma pridkajx fuq il-fejqan.
Because I thought no one's going to be healed here.
Għax ħsebt qatt mu ħajfiq illum naħsebha.
So I preached my best message.
Għala pridkajt l-aħjar messaġġ li kont naf sew.
Because I thought to myself,
Għax ħsibt
I must give them a good sermon.
Irrid intihom pridka tajba dan
They are going to go home sick, but they will say the message was a good message.
Imorru d-dar ma jifilmux imma jgħidu m'għax messaġġ kien hemm.
So I got up and I was preaching about something totally different to healing.
Għalhekk bdejt nippriedka fuq xi ħaġa totalment m'għandix taqsam mal-fejqan.
And I preached for a long time.
U dom nippriedka ta.
I thought the longer I preach, maybe some of them will go home. And while I'm preaching to them, I'm looking to see where the doors are. How can we escape from this place? In the end, I sat down on a chair. And I said to my friend who had, he was the driver, he drove me to the meeting. I said, get up and give a testimony or something. So I was over here on the chair, Oh God, help me. They are so ill, why are they here? So he's giving his testimony about all that was happening in the church in Cambridge.
Dwar dakko il-fejqan kollu li kienet isir fil-knisja tagħna f'Cambridge.
And I'm over here thinking they are going to kill us tonight. In the end, I could not hold it back anymore. So I took the microphone. I said, is anybody here sick? They were all sick. And I did not feel very well myself. I said, if you are sick, then come to the front. So they all stood up. And they all came to the front. I looked for someone who maybe was not very ill. There was a lady. She had problems in her neck. Her neck could not move. I said, be free! I said, now move your neck. And she was healed immediately. Oh, thank God. I turned to a young man over here. I said, what's wrong with you? He said, nothing's wrong with me. I thought, is he a sound man or something like this? He said, no. I came in tonight with terrible pain in my stomach. But as I stood up in my seat, as I walked to the front, I've been cured immediately here. And we began to lay hands on the people. Not all of them were healed, but many of them were healed. It was amazing. But do you know what? I was absolutely terrified. It's not about whether you are afraid or not. It's about what you do that's important. You may be frightened to share your faith with your friend, but that's not really important. What's important is that you do it. Whether you are confident or whether you are frightened, we must do it. Turn to 2 Corinthians.